Hey, thanks for checking out this edition of WRIF TV, where today we talk with 0936. Now, you might know him from his collaboration with Theory of a Deadman on their song Strangers, but he's collaborated with quite a few artists. As a matter of fact, he's done quite a bit in his young career so far. We started off the conversation today by talking about all the nice people he's met in this business.
I've learned that most of the people in this scene are very nice guys.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't met anybody that I'm like, man, that guy sucks. Not yet. I'm sure I will, but not yet.
No, you know what? It's funny you mentioned that because you're 100% true. You know, Howard's one of the best as well, who we just talked to here just a few seconds ago. But yeah, this business is full of great people like that. And of course, all those bands from Canada. How do you get hooked up with the guys from Theory of a Deadman, by the way?
I have no idea. My manager texted me and they were like, hey, would you want to do a feature on a Theory of a Deadman song? They were curious if you would do it. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And then they were like, they said you can like add all of your elements to it. It's already a song that's out, but they're going to re-release a version with you. And they're like, you can put heavier guitars on it. You can do like all the rap and trap drums on it. They're totally into whatever you want to do. So we sent it back and they're like, this is awesome. I was kind of nervous because I was just doing what I normally do, but on their record, and they were super into it. So I don't know.
Well, Speaking of doing what you do, so for somebody that doesn't know what you do, describe what exactly you do, because it's a little bit all over the place.
It is all over the place. It's hard rock, metal, electronic, rap, trap music. It's a good blend. I want to get a name. Someone called it progressive metal, but I felt like that was a bad choice of words to some people. It was great to me. I enjoyed the term progressive metal, but I think when people think of progressive metal, they're like, yo, this dude's shredding every pentatonic scale in a row. It's like, that's not the vibe. So yeah.
Now you're a pretty young guy. You're just kind of starting out and stuff. So I looked at, read a little bit about your history and stuff. That your dad played a big part in your musical influence, and that Slipknot and stuff. Have you ever had a chance to meet Corey Taylor?
No, I sent him a song though, 2 months ago, and he was like, he told his manager, he's like, hey, I like this song. I'm going on tour. Like I can't get on it right now because he's doing that like acoustic thing.
Yeah,
in a couple weeks. And he just did a bunch of features, and that album that he dropped just had a bunch of features. But I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it one way or another. I DM'd Sid in December, and he hit me back yesterday, and he was like, I was like, hey, we should work on something. I don't know. I was taking a shot in the dark because he has all those like cool like electronic synths and like those like dark wave synth sounds that he adds to a lot of Slipknot stuff. So I hit him up and I was like, yo, we should work on something. And he hit me back yesterday. That was in December. He hit me back yesterday. He's like, what you got in mind?
How could he even find that on his DM?
I have no clue. He has 500,000 followers, and he's like answering me 5 months later, like, "Yeah, bro, for sure. What's up? What are you thinking?"
Hey, that's cool that they're at least responding, right?
Yeah, he at least. I'll try my hand at everybody else next.
Yeah. Now you're from the Philadelphia area.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I ask everybody from the area from Philadelphia, what's the greatest rock band to ever come out of Philadelphia? There's only one right answer, by the way.
I'm not gonna answer this then. I can't answer. I'm not about to get banned from the station. You can tell me.
It's Cinderella. Everyone knows it.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, that's good. That's good enough for me. That would have been in my top at least 5 guesses.
Yeah, right. There you go. After the Hooters and whatever else comes out of Philadelphia.
Yeah, who else is like who's in like a metal band from Philly?
There's some from the mid-state, like Hailstorm and whatnot. But
there's a Hailstorm, and I think the one dude from Crown the Empire is from around here.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong. I could be completely lying to you.
Well,
I don't know. That might be a wrong fact. Don't put that out into the world.
All right. We'll edit this in post. So let me ask you about this. That we're here in Detroit and stuff, and of course, it's there's a lot of music that's come out of Detroit. What kind of Detroit influences play on you? I mean, obviously, you have to be an Eminem fan, right?
He's cool. Yeah, I didn't really listen to him much growing up. I was listening to because when I was like 10, it was like you could either listen to Lil Wayne or Eminem. Like you weren't allowed to listen to both. I don't know what. So we would always get into arguments who was better. And at the time, the Lil Wayne was the first rap CD I had. So I was like, nah, it gotta be Lil Wayne. So that was my main rap influence. And then Meek Mill also like at the same exact time. But Eminem is great. His first like 3 albums are like incredible. Detroit influences as of late. I Prevail is awesome. I
Mhm.
love those guys, and they're great dudes too. I really like them a lot.
Yeah, Eric and those guys are super nice, and man, I can't wait to hear some new stuff from those guys. So, what do you got going on for the rest of this year? Can you say? Do you know anything or?
I do know. I have an Adrenaline remix coming out with a very with a heavy band. So it sounds a lot different, but it's cool. I'm very excited about that. Couple singles coming out. One of the biggest rappers that's out right now is on one of my upcoming singles. We have some other, just a couple singles that I want to release, and then we're going to be going on tour obviously at the end of this year if everything goes right. And hope to just get a third EP out by then. It's kind of just working on songs right now. I'm going to go record. I'm all vaccinated, and I'm going to go out to LA and record for a month, make a bunch of new stuff. And I got my microchip, so I'm good to go.
You're all chipped up, right? So, so let me get this straight. So, you say one of the heaviest bands around and one of the biggest rappers. Anyone else you're working with that you can say? Or are you working with a lot of people right now?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really do we don't really do many feature things. Like we had the Hollywood Undead thing and the Clever and Travis Barker thing. But yeah, we don't really do many features. I'm going to keep writing songs with my friend Grandson. We write a lot of songs together. And I always enjoy how they come out. Leave the Light On, Take Me Instead, Fall Down. Those are 3 of my songs. And then we have a song together on his acoustic project. So I'm just going to go out and make some more stuff, try and get in with a couple producers. And I don't know, hopefully, by September, if touring is actually happening, I'm going to try and get another EP out.
Now, what's the deal with working with Travis? Tell me about that.
That was that like the most different one. So we had the song done. We made the song on Zoom. It was the first Zoom session I did. I made it with my producer who I lived with and our friend Keith Veron. And we made the song, and my manager sent it to Travis's manager, and he was like, hey, you think Travis would be interested in this? And he was like, oh yeah, I'll send it to him. We didn't hear anything back. And then like 3 days later, Travis DM'd me on Instagram. He was like, yo, bro, have you heard it? And I was like, bro, no, I heard what? No, I have not heard it. Like, please send it to me. Like, please. And so that was really all I got to do. But he did hit me up, and he was like, yo, I really like the song. And I did that. He was like, I did it on, he said I mic'd it up in a garage or something. He was like, I just really wanted to do it. So that was cool, but I didn't get to meet him because the whole thing. And I think he was filming that MGK movie. So there's a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with him for sure. So, talk about that too, because you're at the beginning of your career. Now all of a sudden you got to lock down. So what do you do?
Well, I like I said, I lived with my producer, which was very, very, very helpful when we got into lockdown, because we were just like, well, we got to do what we do then.
Right.
And that's make songs. So I don't know. It was funny. I was just saying the only 2 songs that were supposed to be on the last EP was The End and Adrenaline. Those are the only 2 songs that are on the EP that were supposed to be. Every other song on there is new, like we made during lockdown time. Adrenaline is almost 3 years old, and we made The End in February of last year. But besides that, the whole EP was done. We were about to go on tour. We were going to put out an EP. And then everything got locked down, so we just made a whole new EP.
So, I mean, looking back on it, I mean, was it good to be locked down? Maybe work on some new music, or kind of a blessing in disguise, kind of, sort of?
I hate saying it, but it's just I've been very lucky with the whole situation. Like, it's been the biggest catapult in my career has been this COVID thing. So I feel like a dick saying that, but it's like been the most helpful thing for me, because I've got to meet so many people. So many people aren't doing anything. Like the Hollywood Undead guys were like, hey, yeah, let's do some Zoom sessions. We're not doing anything. We're not on tour. Let's do it. We're not making our album. Like if they're not making their album, they're on tour. Well, they weren't doing either of that at the time. So they're like, hey, let's stop on Zoom. Same thing with Travis. He was free because everybody was locked down. I got to, work with so many producers because everybody was on Zoom. Like everybody was just like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's just do it. It didn't matter where they were at, so it just has really helped me a lot. We really got to kind of hit the ground with the adrenaline harder than we would have probably without the lockdown. It's just weird. It's been weird. I feel like a dick being like, yo, it's been so helpful to me because it's been so awful for everybody else.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So you're in this studio right there, and I heard you. Are you going to play a song?
Yes. If you would like, I cannot.
No, I want to hear this. So yeah.
Yeah. We'll play Adrenaline, and yeah, if that's good.
Is there other guys in there with you, or do I have to sing too?
That's my man. Do you want to?
No,
I can get you a plane ticket. You can come back down here. We can do this interview together. You can sing the hook.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
All right. Sounds good.
I think we're all better for it.
But the offer's there. The offer's on the table.
I'd appreciate it.
Good. You hear us?
All my life I've drowned in adrenaline. Now my blood runs slow like a sedative. Wake up past noon and it's settled in. Please help me up, I don't wanna lay down. So help me get myself back up. I don't wanna lay down, down, down. Help me get myself back up. I don't wanna lay down. I feel the pain in my reflection. I wanna get away, so I just step inside. I feel more alone when I have extra eyes, always staring at me. I wanna feel numb, give me Novocaine for everyone else. Sick of staying in house, I need a home for myself. To be alone, I can tell. You don't know how I felt. I had to let go of you just to get a hold of myself. Because all my life I've drowned in adrenaline. Now my blood runs slow like a sedative. Wake up past noon and it's settled in. Please help me up, I don't wanna lay down. So help me get myself back up. I don't wanna lay down, down, down. Help me get myself back up. I don't wanna lay down. Giving me too many warnings, I couldn't get up out of bed in the morning. I sleep for 12 or be awake for 12. I can't decide on which is even more important. Get home my head up, wanna tend to get up. I'm not even sure why I fed it today. So I ask no lie, I said that I'm fine. At the same time, it's false if I said I'm okay. I don't need your sympathetic remarks. They're different from when you shoot shots in the dark. Aiming for something you don't know is there. And hoping you'll pinpoint the target is hard. I don't mean to be rude, but you never walked a single day in my shoes. On that, like you know what it's like to be me in one act. All my life I've drowned in adrenaline. Now my blood runs slow like a sedative. Wake up past noon and it's settled in. Please help me up, I don't wanna lay down. So help me get myself back up. I don't wanna lay down, down, down. Help me get myself back up. I don't wanna lay down. Hold me up if I ever drown. No turning back, facing my doubts. The pain in your eyes, no need to say how. It started the second that you let me drown. All my life I've drowned in adrenaline. Now my blood runs slow like a sedative. Wake up past noon and it's settled in. Please help me up, I don't wanna lay down. So help me get myself back up. I don't wanna lay down, down, down. Help me get myself back up. I don't wanna lay down.
Nice job, dude.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You know, watching that, the only thing I can think of is how bad do you want to get back on a stage?
It would be nice if the September tours do end up happening.
yeah, that would be good. What gets your adrenaline pumping besides going on stage?
It's not going to be the answer you want. but I just watch runway shows all day when they come out. That's it. I just watch like when Matt Williams like was premiering his Givenchy line, and that's what I get excited. That's what I get excited for. So
I don't even know what a runway show is. What is
yeah,
that?
you do. It's like when they do their like there's like the spring, summer, and the fall, winter lines of like these fashion houses, and they do their runways. They're normally ridiculous. Like you didn't see the Louis Vuitton one where the dude was wearing like a whole city.
I did not see that.
Look, I'll send it to you. You'll enjoy.
All right.
It's supposed to be like wearable fashion. We'll get into it later. I'll tell you more about it in person.
I've done a lot of interviews. No one's ever brought up runway shows
That's
before.
what I'm saying. People don't want to hear it, but I'm going to say it. Okay.
Do you have a wild wardrobe?
Yeah. I need to stop. I got to stop buying stuff. It's not good for me.
Well, it looks like you're taking a page out of my book there with your black T-shirt and tattoos and everything. So
Yeah. So this is a guy named Warren Lotus who designed this shirt. He's very my favorite designer. You can check him out. I'll send it to you too. Just let me know if you want to just DM me like, hey, send me all the stuff that you said to send. I'll do it.
So I guess would you want your music played at runway shows?
Yeah, I just kind of want to like be friends with like this guy Matt Williams and Virgil, if you know who that is. That's what I'm trying to be. You know what I mean?
Now I just think you're pulling my leg. I'm not
I
sure.
swear to God, Jerry Lorenzo. I love that guy. There's a lot of good guys. Demna, a lot of good dudes.
All I can think of is Zoolander. That's all I can really think of.
No, we're not getting into the Zoolander, but it's cool. Hey, if that's as long as you think of something, I'm not talking to to no one here.
Yeah, no doubt. Now, I heard you talking to the guys about golf and stuff before we got on. You do anything like that?
I can play basketball pretty well, but golf is and ping pong. That's like my game. If you know anybody who is good at ping pong and I'm in your city, please hit me up. That's my game. That's where my competitiveness lies.
All right. Well, there's been a few things we've unveiled today, which I wasn't expecting. So, well, listen, dude, thanks so much for the time. Good luck here in 2021. If You Don't Save Yourself is out. And, of course, all the projects you got. Now I'm going to have to DM you. Maybe you'll have to secretly tell me who these other projects you are working with.
Yeah, sure. DM me. I'll tell you offline.
All right, Zero. Cheers. Thanks so much for the time.